Hi everybody, my name is Jordan. Thanks for joining me today. I've got a 30-minute walk, strengthen, and stretch workout today. So a little bit of everything. We'll start out with 10 minutes of walking, then we're gonna go into 10 minutes of strength training. You will need a small set of dumbbells when we get to that portion of things. Set them off for now, and then we'll end with 10 minutes of stretching. So by the time you're done, we've kind of hit all areas of fitness. So we're gonna go ahead and start just walking in place here. Like I said, the first 10 minutes are gonna be spent in a walk. So getting that body temperature up, getting your heart rate up, getting everything working. That way when we get to the strength portion of things, you're ready to go and lift those weights. Just walk right here. We're gonna do some more movements too besides just the walking in place, but I'll have you just get used to this. Get those arms involved a little bit. All right, next step, just a nice simple side step. So it's gonna go step together. Step and step. Step, tap. Good. Keep going here with these side steps. Step it out. All right, we'll go a few more here together. For 8, for 7, and 6, and 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out here. We'll always walk in between all of our movements just to give you a second to kind of reset. Next up, we're going to travel forward and back. So forward, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Good. Forward and back. Good. Walk it forward right here. Step it back. Good. Walk forward and walk it back. Keep going. And forward. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Use those arms as we move. Good. Again, forward and back. Last time. Forward and back. Right where you started. Walk in place. Good. Stepping right here. All right. Now we're going to take some kicks straight out in front of you. Kick and kick and kick. Good. The higher you kick here, the more intense it's going to be. You can set your own level. Whatever you need, whatever challenges you. Good. Keep kicking. And kick it out. Make sure that core is engaged, nice and strong right here. Keep kicking. Good. Keep it going. Let's count them down together right here. Kicking 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out once again. Good. Step, step, step. All right. Now we're going to take some high knees one at a time right here. We're driving it up and up. The higher you drive that knee up, the harder it's going to be. Good. Lift it up. Take it to your own intensity, even if you're only right here today. Nothing wrong with that. Lift, lift, lift. Good. All right, time to count down together for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out here once again. Walking in place. Get the arms nice and big. We're going to go into more side steps next, but we're going to double it up. It's going to look like this. Step together, over the other way. Step, touch. Good. Keep those arms moving. Step, touch. Good, you got it. Keep it going. We'll count them down. We're going to go 4 more right here. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Walk it out right here. All right, and next up, we're going to go ahead into a wide, narrow, okay? As we do this, you're going to travel forward and you're going to come back. Looks like this. Wide, narrow. Wide, narrow. Good. Step, back in. Good. We're going to keep that going. I want you to lead with your other foot now. All right, just a few more here. All together. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. And last one. Go ahead, walk it out here once again. Next up, we're taking some toe taps. It's out and tap and tap. Good. Keep it going. Tapping it right out front. Same thing, but to the side. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Couple more here, and then we're gonna tap to the back. All right, to the back right here. Go. And tap it out. Count it down with me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. All right, next up, we're gonna take some hamstring curls. We're gonna kick that heel right behind you. Kick it up, bend at the knee. Shift that body weight here, side to side. Good, you got it. Keep going. Counting down. Here we go. For 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're walking once again. All right, we've got a few more minutes of our walking routine. We're going to amplify things just a notch here. We're going to add some arms to it. So we're going to go back to those side steps, out together. All right, good. Little step, touch, add some arms. Nice big arm opener here. Reach and reach, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, walk it out here once again. Good. Nice tall knees. All right, now we're traveling forward and back. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come up and back. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, reach up and take it back. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out right here. Keep stepping. Keep walking. Kicks are coming up. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Kick and kick and kick and kick. Now we're going to punch across the body. Opposite arm and leg. Keep going. Kick, kick, punch. You got it. All right, keep going right here. Count it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're walking out once again right here. We've got a couple movements left. Next up, we're going into those knees. So you're going to lift up, 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 up to add those arms. Take them up. Every time you raise a knee, arms come down, down. Good. Breathing right here. Keep it going. Starting to get nice and warm. Keep it going, everybody. Time to count it down. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're walking it out here once again. All right, we're going into one more move. We're going to go back to those hamstring curls. We're kicking up, right back behind you. This time, curl it up. Curl. Good. Keep it going. Shifting that weight side to side. We'll count it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk. All right, give yourself a second here. Catch that breath a little bit. And we're going to be grabbing those weights next for the next 10 minutes of your workout, all right? So you can go ahead, grab yourself a set of weights. First thing we are going to start with, we're going to be doing both upper body and lower body today, all right? So we're going to start out with bicep curls first. So palms are up, shoulder blades pulled back together. Let's go ahead, curl it up and down. Curl it up. We're doing 10 of these. Bring it up, take it down. Good. Curl, take it down. Here's 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. We're gonna alternate arms now. Take it up and down. Good, we're doing 10 on each arm. We're on to 3 and 3. Here's 4 and 4. Good, keep going. We've got 5, 5. We're halfway. 6, 6. We're on 7. Here's number 8. 2 more on each side. 9. Good. And 10 right here. Good. All right, next up, we're gonna go tricep extensions. You can use both of your weights to make it a little bit more challenging depending upon the weights you have, or you can drop one and just use one weight, all right? We're gonna take those weights or the one weight up above your head. You wanna keep those biceps in by the ears, elbows are locked in. All you're doing here is lowering those weights down, bending at the elbows and extending up. Lower it down, extend up. Good, we're doing 15 of these. That's 3. You can count them out yourself if you'd like or stick with me. Good, this is number 5. Make sure you bend those knees a little bit. 6. Good, here's 7. Breathe for 8. And here's 9. Good, almost there. 10. And 11. 12. We've got 3 more. 13. Here's 14. And last one, 15. Very good. All right, we're gonna take those weights and just hold them along down by your sides. We're gonna go into a split squat. So with this one leg forward, you're gonna step that other leg back. You're keeping that back heel off the ground the entire time. Shoulder blades pulled back together. We're standing up nice and tall. We're gonna drop that back knee down to the ground, lift it up. We're doing 10 on each side. Good, if you're following along with me, this is number 5 right here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. Very good. Switch it over. Other leg. Same thing. Another 10 here to do on this side. We're lowering down and up. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10 right there. All right, legs get a little bit of a break. We're gonna take and go into a high pull next. So palms face towards the body. We're gonna pull those weights right up your midline to about chest height and lower down. We're doing 15 of these. Good. Exhale, pull it up for 3, 4, bend the knees a little bit. 5, keep going. Alternative to this would be one weight. Good. 8, 9, keep going. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and here's 15. All right, next up, we need both weights now if you did drop one. We're gonna alternate between front and lateral raises, okay? So we'll take and raise those weights straight out in front of you, palms face towards the ground, and then you're angling them out just slightly. Keep going here. So forward, little angle out. We're doing 20 total. Here's number 5, and 6, and 7. Here's 8, 9. Keep lifting up. We're at our halfway point. That's 10. Take it out. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. 17. You got it. 2 more. 19. And that's 20. Good. Lower it down. All right, we're going to go back to our legs now. This next one, we're going to keep those palms facing towards your legs. You want just a slight bend in those knees. What you're going to do while you keep your back nice and flat, you're going to hinge and push your hips back, squeeze and stand up. Push your hips back behind you, Squeeze and stand up. Good. Keeping that back nice and flat and neutral. We're using back sides of your legs and into those butt muscles to stand up. Good. We're doing 15 of these. If you're following along with me, we're on 8 right now. Here's 9. And here's 10. Good. We'll go 5 more. Here's 13. Good. 14. And that's number 15. Perfect. All right. Next up, we're going to do another version of a bicep curl. What I'm going to have you do is take one arm up and you're going to hold it at a 90-degree angle. The other arm, we're going to do 5 bicep curls. You're going to take it up, lower it down. Let's count out 5. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. And 5. Switch arms. Again, on this other side now. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 5. Good. And switch it up. One more time each side. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is 5. One more time on that other side. Here's 1 and 2. Good. 3, 4, and that's 5. Very good. All right, shaking that out. Next move here, we're going to take those feet nice and wide, toes angled out just slightly, okay? Palms will face towards the body. You're going to take a squat down here, nice wide squat. Pull those weights up to the chest. Sink your hips down, pull the weights up. Good. So down, lift it up. That's 3. Exhale, lift. We're doing 10 of these. 5. Good. 6. 7. Here's 8. Good. 9. And 10. Excellent job. All right. We're going to work those triceps again here. We're going to go to a tricep extension. So we're going to go ahead, come here, bring that elbow to the knee. We're going to pull that arm up and lock your elbow in. From here, you're going to extend that arm back and here. So just hinging at that elbow. Bend and straighten. Otherwise, you're keeping that elbow right in place. Good. We're doing 10 on each side. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch it over now. Same thing. Other side. Get yourself in position. Locking that elbow in. Let's go. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, we are down to our last strength move for today. We're going to be going into that split squat position again. This time we're going to be adding a hammer curl. All right, so we'll get those feet into place. You're going to lower yourself down, curl it up. That's 1. Down, curl it up. That's 2. We're doing 8 on each side. There's 3. Down. Here's 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, and there's 8. Flip it over, other side, another 8 here to finish out your strength portion. Take it down, curl it up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is 8. All right, nice job, everybody. You can set those weights aside. We're going to go ahead now, take things down a notch, and we're going to stretch and cool down. First stretch we're going to do today is I'm going to have you reach those hands together behind your back. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades, looking up slightly. If you're not able to actually reach fully together, just reach those hands in that general direction, doing a nice chest opener right here. And hold. We're gonna keep holding this stretch and have you just tip your head off to one side. Nice and easy. Nice gentle stretch here. Make sure you don't have your knees locked out. You want just a little bend in them. Tip your head off to that other side. All right, you can go ahead and release that. We're gonna take one arm up. You're gonna grab a hold of that wrist. Just do a little pull across your body. You're not cranking on that spine here. Rather, you're pulling yourself up and then just slightly tipping over to the side, pushing those hips out. Try to deepen those breaths a little bit. Nice deep breaths in. Filling up your rib cage every time you take an inhale. And nice full exhale. All right, we'll release that and we're gonna switch over. Same thing now on that other side. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and release that. Next up, you're gonna go into a standing quad stretch. If you have a wall nearby, you can hold on to that for balance. What we're gonna be doing is reaching for the top of your foot. I'll show you here from this angle. You're taking that heel in towards the booty. If you're not able to actually grab a hold of your foot, if you have a strap or something at home that you could loop around it and just kind of pull up with that, that works pretty well also. Otherwise, reaching up, holding here. With this stretch, we should be feeling this one right across the front side of your leg. All right, you go ahead and release that. We're gonna go ahead and switch that over now. Same thing on your other side. Hold it up right here. You're wondering how long I'm holding these stretches for, 30 seconds is a pretty good rule of thumb. 20 seconds is kind of bare minimum with any stretching you do on your own. 30 seconds is better. If you can go even longer than that, great. I'm just trying to pack a little bit more into this, so I'm holding for about 30 seconds on each side with each stretch. You can go ahead and release that. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and take a seat, okay? Next stretch is going to be a figure four. So you're gonna take and cross one ankle up over that opposite leg. You wanna take that knee nice and wide here on this one. From here, you're gonna walk that foot in as far as you can until you're feeling a nice stretch. So there's a couple ways to deepen this stretch. First and foremost, the further you walk in, the more challenging that stretch is gonna be. The other thing you can do to deepen the stretch is just sit up a little bit taller. And don't forget to breathe. All right, let's go ahead and release that. Switch it over now. Other side, same thing. All right, you can go ahead and release that stretch. We're gonna go into a hamstring stretch now. So this one is gonna be to stretch across the back side of your leg. You're gonna go ahead and bend one foot in. We'll keep these toes up nice and tall. I want you to keep your back flat, okay? as you hinge yourself forward. If you can reach your foot, that's fine. If not, just place your hands somewhere down on your legs so you're not hovering and moving back and forth in midair. Also want to make sure you're not rounding through the spine here. All right, you can go ahead and release that. We'll switch, same thing here now on your other side. All right, you can release that. All right, next up, we're gonna go into a little butterfly stretch here. So you're gonna bring the bottoms of your feet together, all right? Pushing those knees down towards the ground. Sitting up nice and tall. Right, we're gonna go hands and knees next, all right? And I want you to, when you're on your hands and knees here, I want you to line up and take those shoulders over the top of your wrists, hips over the top of your knees, okay? This next one's called a cat-cow. This is a yoga, comes from a yoga pose. So for this one, you're gonna be looking up towards the ceiling and just kind of letting that belly fall towards down towards the ground, okay? And then we're gonna go opposite direction. So you're gonna round your back and tuck your head. Push it up. All right, you're gonna inhale, look up, and hold. Exhale, round your back, tuck your head. One more time, inhale and look up. Good, we're rounding your back and tucking your head again. All right, we're gonna stay in this tabletop position, so flatten out that back. Now what I'm gonna have you do is reach one arm underneath your other arm. You're gonna reach this through here, I'll show you from this angle here, as far as you can. Hips are gonna stay up towards the ceiling, and then I want you to relax that upper body down towards the ground. All right, come on back up to those hands and toes. Switch it over, other side. All right, go ahead and come back up. Now we're gonna take a child's pose. So toes together, knees are going to stay wide. You're pushing your hips back into your heels, and then arms relax forward. All right, you go ahead and come on up out of that. And if there's anything else you're feeling like it needs stretching out today, you can definitely take your time while you're still nice and warmed up. Otherwise, that's all I have for you. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody.